The power about early learning is that you can tap into those individual talents in a family's home. It's really the key to lifelong success, and the ability to thrive, it really starts early. This year, we celebrate 20 years of providing early learning services to our families here. Atlantic Street Center was founded in 1910 and really was one of the first organizations in the state. We partnered with Parent Child Plus. In the beginning, they asked us to do a pilot, and we've been funded and supported since then.
The Parent Child Plus program is a home-based program where early learning specialists go in the home twice a week for 30 minutes to educate toddlers 2 to 3 years of age using the tools of age-appropriate books and toys. We started with 16 families. We currently serve 130 families across King and Pierce County.
What's really interesting about our staff is that many of them were part of the early learning program earlier in their own lives. They were babies, they were parents, and now many of them volunteer, and even more importantly, they're on staff.
I found out about the early learning program through a flyer that was handed to me. She was delayed with her talking, and this was one I knew this was something I could also help her with at home.
It's really important that Atlantic Street Center helps people of all backgrounds and meets people where they are. I was a little behind on reading, and having those extra reps of just getting that one-on-one time to make sure my needs were met was so crucial.
I started seeing progress. Words were a little clearer. There were more words coming, so her communication is just expanding, and I love it. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna be good.
Most of the impact that I've seen that parents have stated is that they become true advocates for the children. Parents understand that they are their first teacher. Children at this age learn through play. That's where they get most of their language development, being able to regulate themselves. And when they have that bond with their parent and really interacting and engaging with that parent, that's when the child has the greatest experience.
Partners like Atlantic Street Center are the core of what not only makes the program work day to day, but what helps the program move forward over time, building a strong community and building strong families. Children who participated in the program scored twice as high on social emotional skill measures as children who have not had the program. We also know that they are 50% more likely to be ready for kindergarten, and they're 50% less likely to be referred to special ed services.
Early learning isn't the only place where we're really impacting lives. As they grow, they may need additional services, so we offer 3 other robust programs. One critical area is behavioral health. We do that with licensed counselors. We provide in-community supports using therapy. There's also youth development. It provides after-school services, a summer academy. Lastly, we address issues related to surviving abuse and neglect and all sorts of areas of gender-based violence. It also provides bilingual advocacy, stressing that we wrap around that child and their family.
Atlantic Street Center, on behalf of the Parent Child Plus board, staff, families, I want to congratulate you on 20 years of incredible passion and commitment.
Atlantic Street Center does play a really big impact on the community. I've seen kids come from being in a little box to getting the tools to express everything that they have in their amazing brains.
If children don't have access to these learning opportunities, they are lag behind. This is another way of ensuring that children have school success. And the parents enjoy being able to bond and spend more time with their kids. Even though it's 30 minutes, to a 2-year-old, it seems like a lifetime.
I want to see her be president. I want her to see that the world is shirtwaistery.
It's important because they're the next leaders.
And this is why giving is so critical. These gifts are social investments so that our communities can thrive now and tomorrow. Early learning is how we shape the future.